Hi guys, welcome to Dal's Homestead. Just got back from having my biopsies done. They'll have the results on Monday, hopefully. So I'll keep you guys abreast of what's happening there. It's my facial cheek area, and there's a facial nerve right there. So take a look at the moonflowers. Look how they're growing. I'm getting new leaves. Doing really good. Sorry about my shaking. And the moonflowers here. These don't get as much sun, but they'll catch up. They'll do what they do, and they'll bloom and be marvelous. These are the purple datura double blooms, and these are also one more peonies. And my artichokes are looking good. I went ahead and put a couple more in because I had them, so I did it. Celery's doing its thing. And I finally got a couple of tomatoes put in over here. I still have to fill this up with dirt, but I went ahead and planted a couple of tomatoes in that corner back there, and also I planted some viola freckles, which are perennials, in this little corner here. And that's where my oriental noodle beans are planted. And those will climb up this arch and they will cover it. It's amazing how fast they get to going. There's no stopping them. And on this side is the blue lake pole beans, and they'll do the same thing. They'll climb up and over. I have butternut squash planted down here, and over there's a zucchini. And then also I have noodle beans and pole beans planted on that side, on that arch. And I planted some borage in the corners because I like the little blue flowers. And over here, my leeks are doing fantastic. The peas are shooting up. No blooms yet, but lots of tendrils, so it's coming. It'll happen. And I keep saying this is a pawpaw tree. I think these are persimmons. I planted 2 persimmon trees. The pawpaw trees are still in my greenhouse. I saw them and I thought, oh man, I've been calling those pawpaw trees, and they're persimmons. These are peppers that I planted out. And the horseradish, which, as you can tell, it's a pretty good sized plant. It's big. And over here is my lettuce bed. Hi, Buttercup. Lettuce and peppers and chard and hard neck garlic. There's probably some soft neck garlic in there also. Peas along the back, which will go up that trellis there, and some tomatoes in here. These are Roma determinate tomatoes and Cherokee purple. This is some salad lettuce growing in that stalk, that thing. And over here I have some kale growing in there, and more stuff coming up all the time. It's getting better every day. And some more tomatoes down here. These are Rutgers. They're a determinate tomato. Determinate tomatoes put all their fruit on at once, and they really do well. As far as production, you get a big bang for your buck, you know. These are cucumbers down here. They're just coming up. The ones I had to replant because of squirrely dude. And this is garlic in here. And this is romaine lettuce with a little parsley in there. And a little sprig of dill. It came up. And I've got more in the greenhouse that I can move out here. But as you can see, spinach is doing good. It's coming up. And over here are this is my zucchini bed. I just planted this out yesterday. And I have some hills with seeds in them, like next to that little windmill flower thing. And then I have a hill over there with seeds, and then I just have the plants that I started in the greenhouse. Down here is a Roma tomato and Big Zack tomatoes. They have great big tomatoes. And I went ahead and put the Black Beauty zucchini in the center because I've been told you can't grow them together, and I've never had a problem with it that I'm aware of, and I've grown them together before. So I'm going to try it in a, in a small space and see how it does. But I think they'll do fine. I don't foresee any problems. That's the black cherry tree, wild black cherries, and ferns, and clover. Gotta have clover, right? Out in the country. These are blueberries, and the butterfly bush. And these are cherries here. These are Hanson cherries. And they're getting their cherries on. The little planter with flowers is doing good. Little heart-shaped planter that my daughter built for me for Mother's Day last year, which was a welcome surprise. The elderberries, I don't know what happened. The ants went away. There was all kinds of ants on here, and I sprayed it with water and they're gone. So I guess I blew them away. The petunias down here, and there's some bachelor buttons back there just getting going, and some parsley, and the banana tree. And as you can see, work in progress, right? Always work in progress. I'm supposed to take it easy today for the rest of the day. So I am. Oh, I got one blooming. Finally. Little Sweet William blooming there. Yeah. I have a bunch of Sweet Williams. And there's the columbine. I gotta weed that. That's looking really hanky. My irises are irisin. Isn't that beautiful? Yellow and purple and white. And the lavender and the white. They're looking good. And there's plenty more of them. There's irises and there's lilies. These are lilies here that haven't had enough sun to bloom. But they will. The roses are popping. They're getting prettier and prettier, as they do every year. My lavender came back from last year. And I planted in here comfrey. I need a comfrey bed. So I just went ahead and put a root in there. And I have a peony right here. And of course the elephant garlic is in here, along with some old carrots that we feed the tops to the guinea pig. He loves them. The pond, it'll be blooming before long. It puts out a really pretty purple flower. And these are Sweet Williams here. I just love Sweet Williams. And bachelor buttons and pansies and petunias. I just like flowers. And these spires are going strong. And of course the hostas. The hostas never let me down. The hostas are just getting it. And the cranberry tree. And there's chickens. Of course, wouldn't be a farm without them. These are the You know what they are. Clematis. And some more hostas. I have hostas about everywhere. And this is my path, and I'm getting ready to change this around. I'm gonna scoop up all the bark, most of it, and put it around some of the plants. Some of it will probably go in a compost bin because it needs to break down some more so it doesn't steal nitrogen away from the plants. And I'm going to cover that with weed block material. I ordered a roll, 300-foot roll. There's some more hostas there. So that's in the works. The potatoes are potatoing. They're growing mighty tall. And I have covered them and covered them. And these are tomato plants and pepper plants and things that I'm hardening off out here. And of course my nasturtiums in the pot. And the strawberries. I have got to get all these kale plants out. They spread. That tall thing back there is my horseradish. It bloomed. And normally I cut the bloom off, but this year I'm letting it bloom. So, sorry about spinning you around there. It is hot in the greenhouse. Too hot. But things are looking okay. So, I hosed it down. And I still have to put all this stuff out, which that'll happen this week. No doubt. Gotta happen. So anyway, thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoy my weird little videos. I'm not very good at being a videographer. I have essential trimmers. Thanks, Dad. So I have a shaking problem, and I try to use a little bit of a tripod, but it falls over, so I'm better off just holding it and shaking and hoping you guys don't mind so much. But anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't. If you liked my video, click that thumbs up button and come back and see me, share my videos, and watch this transform into a beautiful oasis of food. Every year I watch it happen, and every year I'm just as amazed. I can't believe some of the stuff that grows here, like the banana. Who would have thought? But yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. And like I said, I'm supposed to be taking it easy because I have my biopsies today. So Monday I'll know more. I'll let you guys know if I'm back to mantle cell lymphoma or if I'm in the clear. I'm hoping I'm in the clear. But regardless, the mass in my cheek is going to have to be removed because it's interfering with the facial nerve. And that's going to be tricky surgery, so I'm not looking forward to that either. So either way, it's not going to be fun. Alrighty, so bye-bye for now. Hope you guys have a terrific day, evening, morning, wherever you're at in the world. Enjoy each other, love each other. There's no guarantees, you know, what tomorrow will bring. And today may be the last time you speak to a loved one. And make sure you speak kind words. They need that. Love you guys. Bye-bye.